Hi there! Today I have a fun unboxing for you. This here is definitely not a very serious review, it is just more, as I said, a fun unboxing. I do really like the new rebranded Defa Lucy dolls, but the ones you can see here are way older and they do have nothing in common with her newer sisters. A few weeks back I was simply a little bit curious how Defa Lucy looked before they had the dolls that not everyone, but a lot of people really would like to get, and at that point I stumbled across these two packages of dolls. I'm not quite sure how old they are, but this phase is definitely no longer in production. I found them on eBay, listed by a non-profit or charity seller, and I thought, why not? Doing something good and getting these dolls is not too bad, even though the packages are in terrible condition, but we are here an unboxing channel and therefore it is only for you and me to look how these dolls look up close. I was hoping that something on the box would tell me how old these dolls are, but when I received them I couldn't find any date, and that was the reason why I searched even more on the internet and I found this blog on blogspot.com called flyingpurplemonkfish.blogspot.com or just Monkfish dolly ramble. The creator of this blog wrote an article back in April about these dolls, or better said, about Defa Lucy in general, that simply gave me a very big smile. I will put in the link for this article down in the description, and I highly recommend to read this article because it is so well written. There are so many informations and I'm very sure that you will also have a big smile after reading it. As you already could see it on the thumbnail, Defa Lucy had a lawsuit with Mattel, and yeah, because of this lawsuit we do have all the pretty new Defa Lucys, because before that we had the Defa Lucys you can see here on the table. Not only to mention that I really would like to thank Mattel for that lawsuit, but I'm also very sure that if they could, they would love to get back these dolls you can see here on the table, rather than the dolls you can buy now from Defa Lucy. Anyway, let's have a look on these dolls here. And these dolls here are of course nothing else than fakies, clone dolls, bootleg dolls, counterfeit dolls, whatever you would like to call them. But, well, they were proud enough to give these dolls a name or a brand name called Defa Lucy. I think Defa Lucy started to sell items under this name in 2010. I'm not quite sure, I couldn't find the reference for it, I just remember that I have seen it somewhere written, but I'm simply not quite sure. I guess these dolls here are from around 2015-16 maybe? I don't know, but I guess these are definitely not new. These dolls are sitting in their boxes for quite a while. And what is the most hilarious about these fake dolls from China? Yes, of course, their packages, and especially the written on text in English language. It is hilarious. Here we do have a gift set of 2 dolls and a pony. The big girl is of course Lucy, and it seems that the tiny young girl is called Ellie? I'm not quite sure, I guess it's Ellie. And we also get a white horse. Horse. Okay, a white horse. The first sentence says, Lucy come to the amusement park together with Ellie and white horse. The accessories in the background do have a tag with the attractive fitting. I already love that so much. I cannot tell you how much. Then we do have some more short sentences. Eileen is playing with her little white horse. Come on and play with us. ... and exclamation mark. And then, what is a cute white horse? Exclamation mark. Love that. I also love the picture of the horse, because to me honestly it looks like My Little Pony. Pretty much, honestly, and I think it's My Little Pony. I cannot see a horse anywhere here, but hey, okay, it's a tiny horse, I would say. Also, good partner is written on the box. No idea who is the partner and which one of them is good or not good. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. The cute white horse and pretty Eileen will become your closing friend. Interesting. Okay. The word Eileen even got a TM like trademark. I highly doubt that it is, but who knows. The only new sentence here is spoken by Ailey with "Let's go, my good fellow." And I really love the fact how serious they take the punctuation. It's also a nice mixture of photos and the illustration of the horse. And yeah, as you can see, the Lucy doll looks more or less exactly as she is in the package, but sweet little Eileen does definitely have another dress on, but also her face is not like the one in the package. The best welcome gifts for the children. Okay, if you say so. Lucy is already loose because the rubber bands that were holding her down in the package are already distro, and her nose is dirty because she was rubbing against the clear package, I guess, for quite a while. Also, the main rubber band for her hair is broken, and therefore you can already see that she is totally bald. She only has rooted hair on the rim of her head. It is polypropylene, but it is not too bad. Quite comparable with the one they use on the new dolls made by Defa Lucy. It's pretty much the same kind of quality or non-quality of hair. At least the hair color is nice, I think. I really like the strawberry blonde. Now let's free the other good partners from the package. I have to say these silver pipe cleaner thingies are a nightmare to open up. They are pretty much prickly and they also fell apart and they are really not nice. First we also get some accessories, a brush, a mirror and a bag. The bag is not too bad. It has painted details and even not badly painted. It does have a good weight to it and it is even not hollow from one side or very thin plasticky. It's a good quality doll bag. Here's Ailey. As you can see, she's a straight knockoff of a Kelly doll, I would say. Her face screening though looks pretty interesting. Not sure if I like it or not, but it looks at least different than you would see it on a Barbie or Mattel, Kelly or Chelsea doll. She also has poly hair, but she does have a better rooting than the big doll. Now here comes the beautiful white horse. To me it still looks like a little pony, and the front legs look very twisted to me. In my opinion, their hooves are pointing inwards. We also get 2 pairs of shoes here, but the doll is not wearing a pair of shoes, so you have one for the outfit and 1 pair extra. There's also a pair of binoculars and a camera. Here's everything without a package. The dirt on the nose of the doll came off with a magic eraser very easily. The hair of the pony or the white horse is awful. It's also poly and the tinsels are really not my thing. It is very hard to see, but they even gave this horse an imprint on one hoof with DF and so on. It is a little bit like the newer hats. They also have a DF and a number on it, which is funny I think, because the other hats or the other dolls here do not have any markings that would lead to the brand name Defa Lucy. They simply do not have any kind of markings on their hat. Here comes the next girl and also my next English lesson. Her first sentence on the box is: "The fashionable clothes are only for modern girl." Her thought bubble tells us: "You can change other hairstyle for me." And then on the left: "Hi, my hair may change color." Yeah, maybe it will change color, maybe not. I have to say the 3 pictures with the hair piece you also get with this doll are my absolutely favorite ones. I would say it's a perfect instruction with original, changing, and the 3rd picture shows us changed. Very nice. By the way, the doll on the back is definitely not the one we get here in this package. The hair, the clothing, the shoes, everything is different. But she tells us: "You can change other hairstyle for me." And even the top says: "At Lucy's room, she is changing her hairstyle. You can help her design some even more beautiful one. So hurry up and let's do it." Yeah, I can already predict there's not a lot of hairstyles you can do with these kind of dolls, but you will see. Here again, my hair may change color. I remember that I really liked this sentence because, yeah, maybe it can change, maybe it does not change, and yeah, I like that. Really, I like that. The shoes and glasses were flying around, they were no longer attached. The combination of these wires and silver pipe cleaner thingies and some scotch tape here and there, that's so weird. I have never ever seen something like that before. Again, brush a mirror. Some hair extensions. Here's the doll and oops, her top does not want to stay where it should be. And here we do have this very pretty hairpiece. Two curlers are also included, and she does come with a purple bag that even can be opened and closed and has at least a little bit of painted detail. And this girl here comes with a second outfit, a very interesting one. And here you can see everything together of what was included. Her hair is also polypropylene, but this one here is not nice, not even a bit nice. It is very dry. It tangled super fast, and yeah, the other one was not so bad, but this one here is not a nice touch. Also, her elastics are falling apart, and here you can see she is also very bold underneath her ponytail. She does have a few more plugs than the other Defa Lucy doll before, but still not enough hair to make different hairstyles. She will have to keep her ponytail. It is funny that the hair accessories are made out of a better material. These little braids are not made out of polypropylene. I'm pretty sure they are made out of nylon. But the bigger hairpiece, the hairband one, this is also poly. But of course, I also will show you the change, the massive change of the hairstyle for this doll. Wow, how beautiful she is looking now. I also was pretty much impressed by the extra clothing. The material of both items, the blouse and the skirt, are not too bad, and the print on the shirt is quite interesting. As you can see, it is very reflective. Here you do have a picture of it without any artificial light. And here it is with flashlight. All the little reflecting pearls are very interesting, I think. I think Defa Lucy Beautiful is iconic. The sunglasses are a little bit tiny, maybe they have shrunken over the time, maybe not, at least you can put them on. And of course, I like to know if the hair may change color. And yes, it does. With enough heat, it turns very light pink, but it comes back to its original color, this muddy purple color, very quickly. And none of the other hair accessory or hair extensions can change color. Here's a look on the clothes and some of the accessories. The dress of the little girl Eily is quite nice. It does have one really loose thread, but other than that, the sewing is good and even the material, the fabric, it feels quite nice. It is not too thin, not papery. It is quite a decent piece of clothing. Also, the shoes are quite nice, nothing wrong with them, not too thin. It could be a little bit thicker material, but it is fine. The blouse is definitely a bit more plasticky, but the stitching is very well done, and yeah, as I said, it's an iconic piece in my opinion. I'm also very surprised by the quality of the skirt. As you can see, the stitching is really straight, and even the little belt is made out of a pleather material, which is not falling into pieces. It is still in very good condition. The skirt even has some silver colored belt buckles. You cannot take off the belt, but it simply looks so nice together. I really like that, and that for really a fake doll. That's hilarious if you look at the Mattel quality from today. The weakest clothes are definitely the two jackets of the dolls. The material is okay, but they do have a lot of loose threads. The white one here is a cotton material, and to me this jacket looks very Y2K. The black and white shirt is very pretty, very well made. The fabric has a very nice touch. No plastic here, it feels really like a cotton material. Also the pants are nice. I don't like them so much, to be honest. I don't like the cut and also not the color, but the quality itself is fine. The other pants look like a blue jean with some sparkling on it. Of course, this is not a thick jean material, but a pretty good imitation of it. The texture or structure of the fabric fits nicely. This is not a print on, this is a really nice fabric piece. And also the chain is real metal. It is a light-weighted metal, but it is metal and not only plastic, for example. The top is plasticky. This is not cotton in any way, it's pure plastic, but the print or the, application of the butterfly is nice. It does not come off. The butterfly sits in the middle of the top. It is not tearing apart and it is not crooked, so it is a nice piece. The pink corduroy jacket also has a lot of blue threads, but that's it. There's no other big issue with it. It is well done, and I don't know how old these dolls are, but the clothing looks so Y2K to me. The shoes are also okay. The material is fine. It's not too thin, not too thick. Not sure what I should say about it. It's okay. Same for the sunnies. And I truly like the bags. Both are looking really nice. They look way better than modern Barbie bags do. Here we do have the dolls without clothing. In the middle we do have a modern Defa Lucy. She is the only one that still has her body in my collection. Maybe you have seen the video where I unboxed her. I was not so happy about her rooting pattern and therefore she stayed on her original body. I think it's nice to see the differences from the old Defa Lucy bodies and the new one here. But first let's have a look on the Eily doll, because I do not have a comparison for her, because I do not collect Kelly or Chelsea dolls. But from pictures I can tell that this body is very similar to the older Kelly dolls. The only marking this doll has is on her back, made in China. There are no other imprints or print-ons on this doll. The torso is plastic, but the limbs are made out of a rubber material. It does not feel cheap or sticky. The doll is quite sturdy. There is quite of a difference between the old and the new body, I think. The old body has broad shoulders, a cinched waist, even with a twist and turn function. She does not have any markings, not on the body, not on the head. Her joints are very sturdy, even on her hips the legs sit in very nicely, nothing is loose or something like that. She does have bend and snap knees. The clicking effect is not that big. There are in theory 2 clicks, but only one side is really holding the second click, and even the torso has a very tiny split, so the quality is not super bad but also not super good. It is a fake doll, but still even this one is not too bad in quality, I have to say. But there is one real issue with these dolls. They do have a very, or in my opinion, a very toxic smell. The rubber material of the legs does have a certain smell to it. I'm not quite sure. It is not so intense, but it is there, and I definitely do not like that. Of course, I do not know if it is really a toxic smell, but it is this, this China cheap plastic smell that nobody really likes. Or better said, rubber smell, because the plastic on the doll does not have any smell, but the rubber material on this doll and even on the tiny and the other doll does have this typical non-pleasant smell. And that is exactly what I expected when I opened up my first Defa Lucy doll. I was so surprised that the new Defa Lucy dolls do not have any toxic or cheap plastic smell. Even the ones that have 5-point of articulation, which do come with bend and snap legs, do not have any smell to them, but these old ones do have a smell, and that's what I definitely do not like about fake or clone dolls. Yeah, I don't like that. And here I'm very brutal to the other doll. When I got these two, I was hoping that I could change their bodies, but I can't because they do not have the same neck mechanism like the new ones. The newer Defa Lucy dolls use the same neck mechanism like Barbie does, but these here do have a big ball joint on the top and even a neck pack on top of that to give a bit more of articulation for the head, I guess. But that way I cannot change the heads, they have to stay on these bodies. Also, the feet on the old dolls are very weird. They look like socks, I would say, and the new ones do have really nice toes. I still don't like the Defa Lucy body, also not the new one, because the quality is not so nice and I really like to swap the heads. But anyway, the new body is definitely better than the old one. But I really do cross my fingers for the possibility that Defa Lucy get nicer bodies in the future. And of course also nicer hair, but overall, as you know, I like the Defa Lucy dolls, the new ones. But now we are talking about the old ones, the ones you can see here. Here's a screenshot of the head that was part of the legal dispute from Mattel against Defa Lucy, and you can see it is exactly the head you have seen here with the two big dolls. The lawsuit took place in 2021, and since Defa Lucy or Defa Doll lost this lawsuit, it seems that they decided to rebrand, and yeah, I think that's really nice. I like the new faces. I would never have ever bought one of the older Defa Lucy dolls. I mean, they are not horrible. Even back then they had a very nice facial screening. The clothing and accessory design is quite nice, the quality is good. You can definitely see that it is the same company that made these old dolls and the new dolls. There is a huge similarity between the quality of the clothing and the accessories, and that gives me hope that this brand does evolve, and I like that. To me it looks like Defa Lucy could be a real competitor for Barbie in the future, and I find it so funny that the lawsuit against these non-special clone dolls brought us these new Defa Lucy dolls that I really do like, and a lot of you do like them as well. So here's a new girl with this iconic Defa Lucy beautiful shirt with and without flash. And now we are at the end of the video. I'm very sorry that I had not enough time this week to do 2 videos, and even the next 2 or maybe even 3 weeks will be pretty hard for me. I have so much work to do, but still at least 1 video per week should be possible, and maybe I will try out a few shorts, but we will see that. I hope you had some fun with this video here, and I really hope to see you again next week. So thank you so much for your time for this week. Have a great time. Bye!